இலை உதிர் காலம்னு சொன்னேன்ல, அப்போ வந்துக்கிட்டு அந்த இலைகள் வந்துக்கிட்டு கலர் மாறுறதை வந்து நம்ம பார்க்க முடியுது. ரொம்ப அற்புதமாக இருக்குது இந்த கலர்களை. அந்த இலையினுடைய கலரை பார்த்தாலே உண்மையில சொல்கிறேன், நம்ம இதான் யூரோப்பு இந்த ஸ்டேட்ஸ்லாம் இந்த மாதிரி கலர் நம்மளால் பார்க்க முடியுது பாருங்கள். ரொம்ப அற்புதமாக இருக்குது. பூச்செடி மாதிரி இருக்குது, ஆனால் பூ இல்லை, இலைகள் உதிர்ந்து போயிருக்கு. மாஷா அல்லாஹ். இப்போ இந்த ஏரியாவில் வந்து டாய்லெட் இருக்குது, ஆண்களுக்கும் பெண்களுக்கும் தனித்தனியாக டாய்லெட் இருக்குது. நாங்கள் இது கீழால் தான் நாங்கள் இப்போ போகிறோம். இப்போ இங்கே வந்து ஒரு கேவ் இருக்குது. இது வந்து எப்படின்னாக்கா கொஞ்சம் வெட்டாகிற மாதிரி இருக்குது. ஏன்னாக்கா ஃபால்ஸுடைய சாரல் காற்று வந்து இங்கே அப்படியே விழுவுது. ஸோ இது அற்புதமான ஒரு ஏரியாவும் கூட. இன்ஷா அல்லாஹ் கண்டினியூவாக பாருங்கள். நம்ம சேனலை சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள், ஃபாலோ பண்ணுங்கள். இங்கே பாருங்கள், அடுத்த ஒரு பஸ் ஒன்று போகுது பாருங்கள்.
But to the entire world, okay? Now, there are two buildings there made of the same stone. They're identical. They look like twins, okay? One produced the energy. The other was a warehouse to bring in the vehicles and repair equipment, okay? I had the privilege of working in the building that produced the energy. When I first got out of high school in 1961, I got hired by the power company to paint these electrical towers. Our locker room was in that building. They had marble floors and tile walls. It was really a beautiful building. And when they opened up the new plant, they tore it down. They did not want it interfering with the money the new plant could make, so they tore it down. It would have been a great museum for Nikola Tesla, okay? But instead they tore it down. Nikola Tesla has a museum right now in the decommissioned power plant on the Canadian side. He's getting credit for what he did, but unfortunately in the wrong country. Now, Tesla came to New York City in the late 1800s and he met Thomas Edison. Edison interviewed him and said, "This guy is a genius. I can make some money off of him." So Tesla goes to work for Edison. After a short while, Tesla realized Edison is a crook. Now, when I was a kid, when you guys were younger, Edison was a hero. He invented the light bulb. He was famous. But what he would do is take other people's ideas, put a patent on them, make the money, and not share the money with the person that came up with the idea. Tesla found that out. Edison also believed in what they call direct current, like a battery in a car. It'll start the car it's sitting in, but it won't start the car next door. Tesla believed in alternating current. Make the juice here, send it someplace, and put it to use, okay? So Tesla started going across the country preaching alternating current. School districts, libraries, county fairs, anybody that wanted to hear about it. And one day a legend named George Westinghouse was sitting in the audience, and he listened to his presentation and went up to Tesla afterwards and says, "Do you actually think you could build a facility that would generate electricity that you could send a long distance?" Tesla goes, "Of course I can. How would you like to build one for me?" "Where?" "Niagara Falls, New York." "When do I start?" Okay. In 1895, August of 1895, they flipped the switch at the Dean Adams Power Plant, engineered and designed by the legend Nikola Tesla. And 14 miles away, the city of Buffalo was the first city in the world illuminated with hydroelectric power. Started right here in Niagara Falls, New York. Amazing story, isn't it?
Yeah.
I knew nothing about this till I started this job. Niagara Falls was the place I came to drink on the weekends when I was a kid, because they always served underage. But once I started this job, I figured I got to do some research, and I'm going, this guy, I mean, if you want to do YouTube on him, books, the guy was a total genius. They're still trying to figure out some of the writings, formulas that he wrote down on chalkboards and manuscripts and stuff. He was a genius, okay? Now let's get back to me. I told you I started painting these towers in 1961. I've had many jobs in my life, okay? Now, how much money do you think I made per hour painting these towers? Just take a wild guess.
75 cents.
75 cents? Come on, come on.
$1.50.
Dollar, you're getting closer.
$2.
You're getting better, yeah. Now, remember one thing. I'm 170 feet in the air, risking my life, so you can put bread in the toaster in the morning, okay? No, it was the only job I've ever had in my lifetime where half a penny was included. I was being paid by the Niagara Mohawk Power Corporation. The ones that send out your electric bill, it was $2.67 an hour. Today it don't sound like much, but you know what? Back then, that was big money. Just to put it in perspective, when I left there, I went to Lackawanna, New York, which is south of the city of Buffalo, Bethlehem Steel, 32,000 employees. I'm 19 years old. I'm going, they had railroad cars inside these mills. It was crazy, okay? But there in the labor gang, you started out at $2.50 an hour. I was living home. Here's 10 bucks, Ma. Feed me, let me take a shower, I'll sleep here overnight, okay? I was driving a brand new car, I was partying every night. Those were great days. You guys remember those days? They were great days, okay? All right, any questions on any of that? Okay, we're here early. There's nobody there, so they might let us in right now. So why don't we go check in with them, see if we can get in early.
கேவ் ஆஃப் தி வின்ஸ் உள்ளே என்ட்ராகுது. கேவ் ஆஃப் தி வின்ஸ் இந்த ஏரியாவுக்கு பேர். இதை பற்றி முழுமையான விஷயத்த சொன்னார் நம்ம அப்பா. இப்போ உள்ளுக்குள்ளே போகிறோம். இதுதான் டிக்கெட்டு, இதுக்குள்ளே டிக்கெட்டு.
Okay, so I told you about Frederick Law Olmsted designing this park. When Olmsted came here, what he saw was these people, step aside just a little bit, sir. These people had plank walls in their backyard. They're punching the knots out and charging people a dime or a quarter to look through the knot hole to see Niagara Falls. They had shacks along the river where they were dumping their human waste. He thought, this is wrong. This is a wonder of the world. We have to turn this into a park. So he went back and forth to Albany, New York, which is the state capital, for 10 years. Back and forth to Albany, New York. It's about 320 miles from here. Back then, horse and buggy. Probably took him 2-3 days to get there. The guy did not give up. He kept on going back and forth, back and forth. Finally, they went, okay, we'll turn it into a park. Okay, what they did is they bought all this land up under what they call eminent domain, gave the people a fair market value for their property, and says, bye-bye, we're going to turn it into a park now. And it is what you see today. Now here's a little comedic movie, if you want to step a little closer and watch this movie, of what was going on back then. I showed you that pedestrian bridge. Leave your car in the main lane, don't pay for parking. Did the doors open up for the movie? Okay. I'll tell you what, we'll continue this conversation after the movie. What you're going to do now is you're going to go in here, you're going to see a movie. At the end of the movie, walk to the back of the theater. There's another room over there. I will meet you in that room. Okay? Enjoy the movie.
Cool.
de fuego.
These guys over here, please. Anybody else go straight here? Anybody with me, please over there. Sit down. You guys go through here now. Anybody with Larry over here, please. This, doing a boat ride, buying something to eat, or buying a souvenir. You don't have to park your car here. You can park on the mainland and take a pedestrian bridge over. Okay? Bring a picnic basket. Bring your family. Okay? Bring your animals. Walk to the south end of the island where it splits the river in half. Beautiful view. Restrooms, grills, park benches. Okay? Anything you need to spend a great day or a great night. This park never closes. This park is open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It never closes, and it is free. Okay? Now you've seen the parking lot here. Parking lot is made it, and this is just as big. $10 to park your car. Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, $15. In the summertime, these lots are full. They turn them over 2 to 3 times a day. This park right here in Niagara Falls, New York is the largest money-generating park in the state of New York. They take money from here to keep Coney Island open. That's a true story. They take money from here to keep Coney Island open. Anybody here been to Coney Island? It's amazing. Well, if you ever get there, they got a thing called Nathan's Hot Dogs, okay?
Yeah.
They were made famous by Joey Chestnut, the hot dog eating champ. He just lost his contract because he signed a contract with a plant-based food company, and Nathan says, well, no, we're made with meat, you know, so they fired him. But anyway, he made Nathan's hot dogs famous. You ever get to Coney Island, get yourself a Nathan's hot dog. They are really good. They sell them in my supermarket 7 miles away. Take a bite out of it. That's a mighty good hot dog, you know. Throw your arm up in the air and go, thank you, State Park in Niagara Falls, New York, for keeping Coney Island open. Okay, because that's where the money comes from, right here. Okay, now you ready to do this event? When you get down there, they're going to give you a poncho to put on. Go up as high as you want. Enjoy it. You're going to be standing right underneath what they call Bridal Veil Falls. So let's go do this.
Are you ready? Yes.
Now, are you doing a documentary?
Yes.
Because if you are, I want 10% of the residuals, okay?
If I get it, sure. செமையாக இருக்குது. வயசான அப்பா வந்தால
selleks, et tasuta lahti hoida.
John, do you have my ticket?
Pardon?
You have my ticket, right?
My friend, I'll bring. My friend.